I started game development in 2021 when I was just 16. And I basically had no programming knowledge at all. I even failed my computer science GCSE. And my first ever game was a 2D platformer game called Andy's Adventure. It was almost entirely tutorial code, asset store art, and it barely held together. But it was my first ever game that I had finished. And just a few months later as well, I made Stanley Speedrun for my first year final college project. And it was the first project where I actually started to understand mechanics and game feel, movement and scope, which was good. Even though the scope was, I just spent way too much time adding random features instead of actually polishing the game, like some crappy menu stuff, but it was a good lesson.
After that, I just kept experimenting. I made an endless runner, a Souls-like boss game, and massively overscoped projects which I knew that I couldn't finish. And it taught me a lot, but it taught me that ideas are easy, but finishing a game, that's hard. University completely changed the scale of my projects, because I made Ark of the Isles, which was my first game where everything was massively, like, controlled. The combat systems were good, they felt responsive, they were repetitive, but they felt responsive. The level design was good, the bosses, they were in the game, and stuff started to come together properly. But then, finally, in my second year, after the first year was completed, I made Fuel Field. Now, this is my favourite project that I've worked on, and it was the first project where I felt like I really properly understood replayability, game feel, and balancing player feedback, which, looking at older projects now, you can hopefully really see the progression. There's still a lot I want to improve on, but the games are really starting to resemble what I originally had in my head.